welcome to my video. In today's video, I'll be versing a bot called Drew in the continuation of my tournament, defeating every single pawn on chess.com. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we can start with an opening of e4. Try and develop our knight to c3. Okay, let's start with an early check, force maybe the bishop, and then we can trade. So, there we go. Might move the horse otherwise. Okay, we got a trade early on. Can try and develop this pawn and attack. Okay. Now we can attack this pawn. Okay. Can get a check. Okay, that horse is pinned, suppose. So can develop this knight and then try and take. Perfect. He can't move. Okay, that was a good move on him. But that's no problem for us because we can just move back here. Perfect. We can take the knight now. Okay, we got a trade there. We can start thinking about what he's trying to do because he's moved the queen to a quite threatening position, so we can try and move our queen here to try and get a trade. Okay, he doesn't look like he wants to do that trade, but he might try and attack this pawn, so we'll move our pawn 1 square forward. Okay, now he's trying to get this pawn, but we'll move our pawn 2 forward to g4. Okay, now, should we do that? Before that, though, I think it's going to develop the knight, but in second thoughts, this might be a better move. Okay, now he's threatening our queen, no matter though. Can protect this pawn. Okay, he really wants our queen by the look of it. But I would rather do a trade. Okay, we've got a trade. Now we can take this pawn. And he'll probably take our pawn, yeah. Okay, now we can develop this pawn to threaten the rook. He's going to try and checkmate me, but we can stop that. Okay, we won't let him do that. We'll bring the knight into our defense. Okay, we need more pieces to attack. Okay, so next we will we'll develop the knight so that we can help support this attack. Taking the pawn. Okay, we're all equal now, and we will take the pawn in this. Actually, no, our bishop's getting threatened. I think we can line up our bishop. Okay, we were gonna do that, but now we can't. So instead, we'll line up our rooks. So then we can, okay, we got a trade done there. Okay, he's winning now. We need to be careful. Now we can threaten this bishop. Perfect. We're getting our position back. We'll get a check. Let's threaten the rook. Perfect. We're getting that rook back now. Let's try and threaten the bishop. Yeah. I think that'll be a good move. If you're taking it with the queen, maybe, the king, maybe we could have taken the rook. But he didn't. So If I threaten the horse. Okay. We're not in a very good position at the moment. So what we have to do is try and defend. Okay, that pawn's getting threatened. Can't do much about that. What we can do though is threaten some of his pawns. We can move the rook here. Hopefully he doesn't see that. What is he gonna do? I don't get that. Okay, maybe we can try and get the rook in the pawn's position. Now move the rook here. We're probably gonna take the pawn though. Okay. What is he trying to do? Okay. Does that mean we're gonna get a queen? It does. Okay, we got a queen, that's a relief. Now we can start getting this game back into our hands. Okay, we'll pin that pawn. Perfect. No. I was gonna sack my rook there, but on second thoughts, we'd rather win a bit more easily. Okay. We'll move our king back. We got trick there. Gonna start thinking about getting the king out of the area where his rook and his horses. Perfect. Plan's working. Now we got the horse. Perfect. Now we can ladder him. No, we won't do that. We don't we'll do that though. Now we can trade rooks and develop this pawn. That's what we need to do now. Make the pawn go all the way to the end, while making sure he can still do some moves. Okay, we did quite a good comeback there, considering our position before. Okay. Okay. If we move it there, that'll be stalemate. Okay, we need to be wary of stalemate. Don't want it happening. So we'll try and checkmate him in a different way. We can move here still. And now we move our queen. Okay, he stopped us doing that. But that's fine because we can move our queen here and finish the game off. Okay. It's quite a tight match at the beginning, but we managed to win fairly easily after that. Anyway, hope you liked my video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does make a big difference. Let me know in the comments, and until next time, bye.